Narita Boy is a retro action-adventure game created by Studio Koba and published by Team 17. Narita Boy was released March 30th, 2021. While the creator was working on the Narita 1, somewhere in the code connects a digital world to the real world. With this connection, a mysterious entity known as him has come out and deleted the creator's memories. The supervisor program, known as Motherboard, and her agents have activated the Narita Boy protocol, and they choose you. Your goal is to recover the memories of the creator and save the digital kingdom as the Narita Boy. The controls of the game are pretty simple once you get the You'll be able to attack on the ground and in the air. You can charge your attack for a more powerful swing. You can also use a range attack, and if you hold that button, use a beam. You'll also be able to dodge attacks. Your dodge can go through enemies, but it cannot go through their attacks, as it doesn't have invincibility frames. There will be more things you can get later on in the game, but I'm not going to go over them here. I gave my first impressions after I played the demo of Narita Boy in a previous video. But if you haven't seen it, which you should, by the way, my first impression was really positive. I love the 80s aesthetic that they have going on. From the old-fashioned computer screen look to the floppy disk power-ups. Also, the digital world was something I wanted to explore more of, because of how interesting it looked. And of course, the game is more than just looks. The game is fantastic. What do I feel like are the most standout qualities Narita Boy has? Well, besides the aesthetic, the story and music are just wonderful. Now, I'm not going to spoil the entire story, but I can say I was really invested in it. While the game took itself seriously, it did have some funny moments in it. While I was invested in learning about the digital kingdom, I was way more interested in learning about the creator's past. The storytelling was great. And as I said, the music is great too. And also, fetus. That is all. Does Narita Boy have any weak parts to it? It took me a while to think about it, but yeah, I'd say so. The bosses, for the most part, were a bit basic. Most of the bosses in the game follow the formula of the first. Dodge one big attack, and then attack them in the opening. Bosses in most video games can be boiled down to that, so I want to elaborate on this a bit. In the game, you obtain new moves. A lot of them, in fact. But you only utilize one of them for the high jump. The only boss that I can exclude from this is Lord VHS, which is the first boss, and the glove, because that boss makes you dodge a lot of things. There's a lot more to it. But then when you look at another boss, such as the Dragon Bot, the fight looks cool, but all you do is dodge a couple of attacks and then attack him right afterwards. This boss and some of the others are just too simple. I think the devs could have taken advantage of the skill set the main character gets and made the boss fights a little bit more unique and interesting. And with that said, so, you want to play Narita Boy? Ultimately, that choice is yours, but if you are interested in the game, it is $24.99. The game is on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, along with Steam. But anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. It would mean a lot if you did. And if you want updates on what I'm going to do next, please follow me on Twitter.